All right, friends, welcome to our meditation time. I invite you that whatever position you are physically in, just allow yourself to become comfortable. Just let the body really settle in. Let the ground beneath you just hold you in place, the chair, the cushion, whatever it is, so that as we become still in the body, maybe the mind and all of these busy thoughts will begin to follow along, finding stillness there as well. And so as you get comfortable, you can close your eyes, you can cast your gaze down, you can find a spot that would help you to focus if you just look at that. But you do what works for you. There's not a prescribed way of coming into this present moment. It has to feel right and supportive for you. And as you settle into whatever that is like for you, let's begin to just join our breath together. So slowly take a deep breath in and just notice it. And then gently sigh it out. And just notice that one. And then a slow breath in. And a gentle sigh out. And as you take this next breath in, you choose when you're ready to exhale. And let that choice usher you into a pace of breath that feels right for you. Each moment comes one breath at a time. And if you need an anchor or something to really connect you to this present moment, just follow the breath. In and out. One moment at a time. And so we spend our time together inspired by the Yoga Sutras, these beautiful texts, these threads that give us so much wisdom from thousands of years ago that is so very relevant to our lives today. And so we use the Yoga Sutras as a place to give us a foothold into what this practice can really offer us. We come with different motivations, we come with different baggage, we come with different ideas, different curiosities. But these ancient teachings help us to see how this practice can be exactly what you need it to be. We join together collectively, but individually, the practice begins to inspire and inform, and maybe most of all, support. And so we've been turning our attention to different places that we could just really concentrate, so that over time, as we try different spots to concentrate, maybe something will really resonate with you. You'll have this toolbox that's just deep and full of ways to meditate. Some will resonate more so than others, but the idea is you find the practice that works for you. And so our practice today is inspired by this one line of the Yoga Sutras that teaches us to meditate on our truth. Not our truth in the sense of we don't tell a lie, we know right and wrong, but rather this truth that just radiates out from within. Some of us feel very connected to that inner truth of who we are, what our purpose is. Some are still looking to understand that. Others feel really far away from it. And it doesn't really matter where we are on that continuum here in this moment. Each time we focus on this idea of our own personal inner truth, we move a little closer to it. It reveals itself a little more. It truly becomes this tether that you can hold on to. And when decisions have to be made, you draw from that. And when emotional stimuli come in, you choose your response from that truth. And it becomes this force in your life that just gently guides you in all that you do and all that you say. And eventually, even all that you think. And so in the Yoga Sutras, the great wise author, his name was Patanjali, he tells us that one of the places to really focus your attention when you're trying to connect to your truth is right there at the center of your throat, where your voice is. And it's not the voice that has an accent or the voice that pronounces words a certain way or has any of these unique things to the physical voice that we hear, but rather the voice of you, the wisdom, the discernment, the truth of you. And so we're going to just do just a few rounds of some simple breath to try to activate that spot and just see if we can physically feel it, physically notice it. Not by touching our outer throat with our hand, but rather trying to feel the resonance of our voice, of our throat. And so the way that we'll do that for just a few rounds is we'll breathe in together. And as we breathe out, we'll keep our lips together and we'll just gently, quietly hum so that your lips start to tingle. You feel that vibration, but what you're doing is you're beginning to just bring resonance to your throat, to your voice. And then as we physically and physiologically feel the connection, we'll begin to connect on a deeper level. So if you're willing, just try this with me as we sit or we lie down, wherever you are. Again, eyes can be closed. You can focus on a spot on the wall, whatever feels right. But let's keep our lips sealed and take a deep breath in. And then gently, you're going to hum it out. Take a deep breath in. Lips stay sealed, gently hum it out. Let's do that twice more. Deep breath in. Exhale the hum. One more deep breath in. Exhale, hum it out. And then just return to a gentle cadence of breath. And just notice as we pause here. I know your lips can feel the tingle, maybe a little bit in your jaw, but see if you can feel this vibrational quality in your throat. And what the teachings tell us is that when you become connected to your truth, you feel it as real as you feel that vibration of the hum up and down your throat, along your windpipe, in your voice. And just imagine what that would be like. That as you're moving through your day, and a decision has to be made, that you can physically feel your connection to truth. And the decision becomes clear. And then you're moving through your day again, and some kind of a stimulus comes in, something happens at work, or in your relationships, or in traffic. And before you respond, you feel the physical nature of your truth, just like that hum, and you react differently. And then all of a sudden, something situational happens that would cause worry or concern, and you turn inward, and you think, I don't want to worry, I don't want to doubt, but I need some place to draw from to know how to do it differently. And your attention goes right back to that spot where the vibration and the hum was happening right there in your throat. And you feel the clarity of your truth. Now, I wish I could tell you that with just 3 or 4 hums, that all of our truth is activated, all of it is clear. But I will tell you that this practice brings us closer and closer to it. And for as much as you could physically feel the activation of your throat, someday along the way, along the journey of this practice, your truth is just as resonant. And so I'm going to ask us just some simple soul questions as we continue to sit. I'll pause after each one, and you just reflect and see what comes up and see if this helps to connect you to your truth. Try to keep your awareness just right there at that throat center where you felt that gentle vibration. And as I grow quiet after each question, you're not striving to answer it, you're just sitting and seeing what is revealed. What do you notice? And maybe there won't be anything in that moment, and you'll just notice stillness. And the question will hang, and it will just wait and hold space until eventually, little by little, clarity comes. So as you continue just to sit, the first question is, who am I? Who am I? Not my job, not the roles or the titles in my family, not the caregiver roles that I serve in all the different parts of my life. Go deeper. Who am I? Just pause and breathe and let that question just sit and hold space. And the next question, ask, what do I want from my life? What is my deepest heart's desire for this life that I've been blessed with? What do I want? It's not a list of things that we make. It's not a 5-year plan. It's not wishes. It truly is a connection to the deepest longing in your heart that is fed by your spirit. What do I want? And the third question, ask, what is my purpose? In Sanskrit, we call that dharma, honor, duty. What is my purpose? What is the unique thing that I bring to this world that no one else brings? When I wake up in the morning, what are the intentions of the steps that I take during the day? What is my purpose? And for some, when those questions are asked, clarity comes. And for others, we want it so very much, and there's just stillness. But what a gift that stillness is. And even for others, as we sit and we're patient, the mind becomes distracted and something else comes up. We come back to this moment. We come back to the breath. And what we'll do is we'll sit just for the next just couple of minutes of quiet with those 3 questions, just holding space. And what I would encourage you to do is just imagine from that throat where you felt that gentle vibration just moments ago. Imagine that there's a thread or a line from your throat directly to your heart. And that line goes up and down. The heart, the spirit, inform the truth. The truth connects to the heart and the spirit. And as we pause, just see what you notice. And when you think about your heart and your spirit, try to get beyond just the emotions of how we feel. Think about the spirit of who you are, the light, the compassion, the goodness of you. And so we'll just sit, imagining that line connecting to our truth, our heart, our spirit, back and forth. Letting these questions just hold space of who am I? And what do I want? And what is my purpose? As we continue to breathe. And then as you bring your attention back to your breath, just allow the body to relax. Give yourself grace and patience if the answers have not come. Just be aware in the coming days. Notice the synchronicities around you and see if the evidence of these questions and their answers begin to be revealed. And as we move through the world and we go to work and we do the things and we have a family and we have our chores, all these things that we do on an everyday, regular basis, imagine as you're doing them that you're so connected to the truth of who you are that it's like a vibration being felt in your throat. It informs how you speak and when you speak. It informs how you think, and it informs the way that you move through the world. And so just watch for these understandings as they come, little by little, breath by breath, until your truth is truly what guides and directs every part of your day. Just be open and see what is revealed. So let's close out our practice with one deep breath in together. And keeping those lips sealed, one more gentle vibration, just hum it out. May your truth be as resonant, as real, as felt as that vibration in your throat. Namaste.